Time now for our Spotlight program. As we do every Monday, we reserve time for the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Nancy Morrissey joins us. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm wonderful, wonderful.
Have a nice weekend?
Very much so, yep.
Are you in the holiday spirit yet?
Well, yes. I mean, we actually have Christmas decorations up. John is just amazing with Christmas decorations around our house, and it's just loaded, but we don't usually start until late. And we actually have the garland around the door and some Christmas decorations up. I've got quite a bit of the Christmas shopping done, and we have 11 wonderful grandchildren and 6 kids and 4 spouses and many sisters and spouses and Christmas. I probably already have some Christmas presents for next year's Christmas. I mean, I have to start early. But
my mother will actually start the very first week of January and go throughout the year buying small things, not large things, but small things. I guess it was right there at Thanksgiving time a week or so ago. Fell asleep and then woke up, and like magic, the Christmas tree was up.
Oh.
So I think Frank, who's 11, I think he was ready for the holiday season.
That's sweet.
That's the only thing we have up going. So, speaking of that, the Christmas store is open at the Chamber.
At the Chamber, yes. And in fact, we have a new Christmas ornament this year, and we're being filmed. Fairfield Media Center, which is also known as FPAC, films our Chamber Talk each week, and I'm going to hold it up and see if anyone wants to go to their website. Here it is. It's a mirror on one side, and then on the front side is the it's like a, I don't know what that material is called, but it's
kind of like
acrylic.
That's what it is. A little snapshot of the square.
Happy holidays, Fairfield, Iowa. It is flat, round-shaped acrylic Christmas ornament with a beautiful Christmas scene on the Fairfield Square and gazebo with a mirror finish on the back side. It sells for $8.95 and may be purchased only at the Fairfield Chamber. Now, when we say the Christmas store is open at the Chamber, that means we have some some Fairfield Square Aprons and some past Christmas ornaments also, if you remember the little gingerbread boy and girls that Snowy River Pottery made. We have some Fairfield Chamber mugs, and we have the Mr. and Mrs. Santa on the square and the angel and the Father Caroler from the house. So for those that want something that says Fairfield on them or denotes Fairfield, come to the Chamber. And we have, of course, the Chamber gift certificates, and that helps everyone keep purchasing and buying local too. The gifts recipients love Chamber gift certificates. They encourage people to shop locally and can be used just like cash. They're great time savers for hurried shoppers. We even have Christmas gift bags if you want to put your little Christmas. We'll wrap them for you. Not the gift certificates, but the presents that you buy.
All part of being Christmas City.
Yes, we are very excited about our new ornament. Andy Nelson designed this for us from Premier Pack and Ship and Heartland Promotions, and it's very sweet. I love it. Of course, I love the Fairfield Square. I love Christmas, and this combines them both.
Speaking of that, ongoing is the Tree of Lights campaign, and if you've been downtown, in fact, I mentioned earlier that I was downtown last night, and the fog was coming in, and there was just something about the glow of the lights and the fog that just really almost got me into the Christmas spirit. We need a snowfall, but there was something about last night. But they were burning brightly, and able to keep them burning brightly, you need to participate in the Tree of Lights campaign.
John and I, of course, I've said we love Christmas, so no matter what we do, if we are just going grocery shopping or if we've been to a meeting or something like that, we cannot go home without circling the square. It really is a beautiful square. And to help promote it and keep it flowing, we have like we talked about last week, Steve, we have the Tree of Lights donation and memorials campaigns. You can buy bulbs for 10, 25, 50, 100, 250, more, whichever you would like. You could have that as a donation with your name, or you can do a memorial from you to someone else also. So if you're interested, you can go to www.fairfieldiowa.com and print out a form there, or you can stop in at the office. There's many different ways for you to fill that out. And we do publicize that list, so if it's a memorial, it really will be recognized. So those are the two highlights for the week. We have a member-to-member program highlight, and that is Brown Shoe Fit. It's 10% off with the purchase of $60 or more. Now is the time to get those new winter boots and a few pair of smart wool socks, the warmest socks around. Do you have smart wool socks?
2 pair.
I know. And I mean, my feet are cold. I just, and I wear slippers all the time, unless I have my smart wool socks on.
We had a smart wool sock discussion around my house yesterday.
Really?
Well,
yeah.
Frank's going deer hunting next weekend.
Oh.
And so we couldn't find a smart wool socks, and I looked at the forecast. It's supposed to be like 45, 50 degrees. I don't think you're going to need them, Frank.
So those can be purchased at Brown Shoe Fit. Did you know that Brown Shoe Fit has been providing quality footwear in Fairfield since 1935? Brown specializes in comfort footwear for everyone in the family. Men, women, and children's shoes are not a problem at the Fairfield Brown Shoe Fit store. They are there to help you, to provide you with the best shoes possible, the correct size. The staff at Brown's prides themselves in providing quality and fit that keeps customers coming back season after season. So 10% off your purchase of $60 or more at Brown Shoe Fit.
We are in the middle of Chamber Talk here on this Monday morning, talking with Nancy Morrissey from the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Let's jump into your calendar.
Well, today we'll get into the art walk a little bit later, because that's Friday of this week. But today we're having, I think, our final meeting on that. The Chamber has partnered with the Fairfield First Fridays Art Walk, being sponsored this year by Hy-Vee. And we're having another meeting today. We've been meeting for months, and it's all coming together. So that's Friday, and we'll touch a whole bunch on that in a little bit. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is the third segment of the Chamber seminars with Brian Ziegler, and it's going to focus on advertising and content. Advertising is a crucial component of any business, and content is the most important element of any advertising that is done. No matter what direction you go with advertising, you have to develop the content, whether it's for a website, for brochures, or media and social media advertising. You need to say what you mean and say it right. Brian will be touching on a few different important points, such as advertising methods, with emphasis on content, talk about how to use creativity techniques to create ideas. We're going to work on wording, critique headline ideas, and work on developing content from the customer's viewpoint. What will pull them in? What do they like to see? It's from 8:30 to 10 o'clock tomorrow at Revelations Cafe and Bookstore in their upstairs room. Admission for Chamber members is free and only $10 for non-members. If you are interested, call the Chamber. If you wake up tomorrow morning and think, oh, this is something I can do, just come on up. It's like I said, 8:30 to 10, Revelations tomorrow. The number for the Chamber, if you'd like to make a reservation, is 472-2111. Also on Tuesday, the Southeast Iowa Blood Center is having a blood drive from 2 to 7 at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds Activities Center. Wednesday night every Wednesday night is Open Mic Night at Cafe Paradiso at 8 o'clock. That should be fun. Do they treat that like karaoke, do you think?
You want to sing?
And no, no. Since I had my surgery quite a few years ago, I cannot sing. I used to love to sing very, very much. Thursday is the Chamber Executive Committee meeting. around noon at the Chamber Boardroom. Thursday night at the Sondheim Center, 7:30. At the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts is the Moscow Boys Choir. They were founded in 1957 and is among Russia's most prestigious all-male choirs. They carefully blend soprano voices with the rich sounds of bass, tenor, and baritone as they bring a distinct Russian flavor to the pieces that they sing. Many of the songs will be sung in their original language also, which will be interesting. And they also do your favorites, 12 Days of Christmas, Silver Bells, Silent Night. Have you ever watched the movie, Steve, The Bishop's Wife? It's an old one.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
We love Christmas and Christmas. I think we have Netflix too, and we've downloaded all the Christmas ones I could possibly find. Bishop's Wife has Loretta Young, David Niven, and Cary Grant, and there's one scene in there. I'm not going to give away the movie if you've never seen it. It's wonderful. But where a boys' choir sings, and it starts off with one, and it kind of grows as the boy is singing until there's, the whole. I love it. I mean, I could play that scene over and over again. There's just something about young boys' voices. They have the full range. So that is Thursday, 7:30 at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts. And then la 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 la. Well, I guess that's a little singing. That is Fairfield's First Friday Art Walk, the Gingerbread Extravaganza, and it's from 6 to 9 p.m., and it's on and around the Fairfield Square, and there's going to be so much going on. Let me see. I have a sheet here that talks about a lot of it. There is Victorian garb prairie singers that are going to sing, and there's various groups that are going to be just walking around caroling. Also, there's a group from the Catholic Church. Cambridge is bringing in a group too. The Van Buren Children's Choir is going to be singing at 6 o'clock at the gazebo, and at 6:30 after that is the Bowman Children. When Walmart had their grand opening there west of town, the Bowman Children sang, and they made it into, I think they must have sang the Star Spangled Banner or something like that, and they're wonderful. So they're going to be at 6:30 on the square after the Van Buren's Children's Choir. We're going to have horse-drawn carriage rides. There's going to be a free children's gingerbread house workshop at the Church of the Holy Spirit on the east side, where children can go and build and decorate their own gingerbread house. Christmas cookies will also be sold there also. There will be a children's story time at Fanny Wicks from 6 to 8. Now, what's more perfect than taking your children to a toy store to hear Mrs. Santa Claus tell Christmas stories? Santa Claus is going to be in his newly redecorated Kandy Kane house from 6 to 8, and that's in the northeast quadrant of the square. Even if you don't have children, stop by there and just take a look at all the work that has been done to that. The 4-H group that also did the renovations for the nativity scene painted the outside of the house. They refurbished the decorations that are on the east side of the house too, around the big picture window. And then Lori Knox did a whole bunch of renovation and new Christmas tree and a little rug in there. So just stop in and peek in the window, see Santa Claus, say hi. Galleries, art venues, and merchants will be open for shopping. Central Park will be lit with the Christmas lights and displays during the day. KMCD will be having Christmas music playing. And the gingerbread creations from throughout the community will be on display at merchant windows. Now that is meaning those homes, there's a contest going on right now. So if you are interested in making a gingerbread house and entering it in the contest, you can start taking your creation to Fairfield Nutrition on the west side of the square. It has to be in there by noon on December 6th, which is that Thursday, because the judging will take place first thing on Friday morning of the art walk. There's also, to help support this art walk, we also, with the help of Hawthorne and a lot of volunteers, made 30 gingerbread houses. And we have sold them. And I just want to run a quick list here of all the different businesses that have purchased a gingerbread house to help support this December art walk. Barclay Hedge Trading, Bob's Automotive, Cambridge Investment Research, Creative Edge, Danaher Oil, Pat and Deb Doyle, Drish Construction, Edward Jones Investment, John Stever, Edward Thomas Trading, ERA Fairfield Real Estate, Chuck and Jan Espy, Fairfield Animal Hospital, Fairfield Iowa Convention and Visitors Bureau, Fessler Automall, First National Bank in Fairfield, Foss, Kiken, and Cochran PC, Hawthorne Direct, Hy-Vee. They baked all the walls and roofs and everything. That is challenging, too, if you've ever made a gingerbread house, so we thank Hy-Vee for that, too. The Jefferson County Engineering Office, Libertyville Savings Bank, Tom and Clarissa McMahon, Midwest One Bank, Morrissey Law Offices, Revelations Cafe and Bookstore, Dr. Gary Roth, Schaus Voorhees Companies, Sunnybrook Assisted Living, Sunnybrook Home Care, Sunnybrook Living Care Center, the Global ID Group, and Yummy's Gourmet Cake made all the icing. And it has to be a special icing, too, that is good, but it holds everything together, too. And those are all of our sponsors. And we have one house left. So if there is anyone interested in a gingerbread house that are truly cute, we have one house left. So that is this Friday, the December Art Walk Gingerbread Extravaganza, 6 to 9 at the Fairfield Square. And it isn't just for the Fairfield Square. I mean, a lot of people come in and they shop our merchants on the square, but they also go to Brown Shoe Fit. They also go to Hy-Vee, do their grocery shopping while they're here, out to Walmart. Oh, Riley's. Who knows? Buy gas. It's a fun night, but it's a boom to Fairfield, too, at the same time. John and I always go eat at every single art walk. We go out to eat. We spread our wealth, and and I mean that not wealth meaning that we have lots of money. I mean that we go to different ones each time. Stop of the Rock, George's, Revelations, you know, Vivo's.
I always have trouble figuring out which one.
I know.
Then I get to the end of the night and realize, I didn't eat.
Well, that's this Friday, so there's lots happening in Fairfield this week, lots with your chamber. We do have our new Christmas decoration. Stop in at the chamber if you're interested to see that. We're open from 8 to noon and 1 to 5.
A couple other quick things.
Yes.
A holiday open house, a vendor showcase going on during the Art Walk Friday, and then again Saturday from 9 to 12. That's going to be at the Elks Lodge on the west side of the Fairfield Square, sort of in conjunction with the Art Walk. And then Saturday, the 4th annual Dharma Foundation annual holiday trade fair. I believe there's over 75 booths of Christmas ideas, handmade items, eco-friendly items for yourself, your family, your pets, whatever it might be, at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. That's Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4:30 both days. And then don't forget about the Fairfield Women's Club annual Christmas event at the McElhaney House.
Yes.
That's on Saturday as well.
That's from 11 to 4.
That's that casserole sale.
They're having baked goods and frozen ham balls and chicken casseroles and Christmas items for sale. New this year is their beautifully wrapped themed baskets for a variety of age groups and just the perfect Christmas gift for purchase. So if you're interested in knowing more information about the Fairfield Women's Club Christmas at the McElhaney House, contact Judith Hall.
Right.
You did mention the vendor show at the Elks Lodge also.
That's right. Friday night and Saturday morning.
That's another place where you can go eat also. So while you shop there, you could also have a
libation and
that's
and
right.
a sandwich.
And sandwiches. Yeah, they're picking their menu back up again. We just went there Saturday night. You cannot believe the crowd that was there for the retirement party for Jerry Droz with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department. And the meal was wonderful. It was at the Elks Lodge. So
all right. That's our Chamber Talk for this Monday. Stay tuned. Tomorrow morning we'll have more on Art Walk here on KMCD and Classic 96.